Greetings, everyone out there. It's your brother Jelando Bless coming with a quick message. When you refuse to react, you honor your own emotions. When you refuse to react, you honor your own emotions. You know, one thing about this world is the world is very reactionary. You know, as the saying goes, for every action is a reaction. You know, but the game gets a little deeper now. For us as the wise thinkers, for every action, sometimes it's not always a reaction. Sometimes we learn to hold our peace. Sometimes we learn to stand firm. Sometimes we learn to let go and let God. The Bible says, be still and know that I am the Lord. If you believe in things that are greater than you, you have to understand that it's going to be hard to fight your battles, to help see you through situations when you're the one trying to force everything. You got to learn to flow, you know. But you got to understand, a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying because people are trapped in the vibration that they're on. A lot of people still living off of reputation, validation. You know, folks run around and say, well, I don't care what the next person think. Yeah, until something happens. And then when they don't think in favor of you, you feel the need to retaliate or, voice your reasoning or give an explanation. You don't need to do that. Don't shrink yourself for anybody. You know, cooler heads have prevailed and silence is golden, you know, depending on the situation. You know what I mean? You got to learn sometime to hold your peace and let things unfold. Don't be so hasty all the time to defend yourself or attack others that are saying things that are not, you feel that are not favorable to you or for you. You know, some people get off on that. That's another way of people taking your energy and another way of them displaying that by you feeding into them, they have power over you. You know, you got to understand age does not always include maturity. You know, it's people that are older than me, older than you, and they still act like kids. And who's going to be the person to be that hard lesson for them to learn? That everybody isn't going to entertain your pettiness. Everybody isn't going to entertain your childlessness, being a child. Excuse me. But that's what it is. We got to learn to be better people out here. Learn to understand that every situation does not require you entertaining it. You know, and then you will realize when you're not bothered that it bothers others. That's when you'll start knowing who's really for you and who isn't. We pretty much getting to the point where now, man, like everybody just need to be like standing for them and not worrying about what other people think of what other people are doing. You know, whether it look like they got more than you or not. You don't know what they having to go through to get that. Stay in your lane, stay focused on what you're doing, keep your values in front of you, keep the most high first and foremost, love yourself and your family. But definitely love yourself. Show yourself self-love because it's going to be kind of hard for you to love others when you're not even loving yourself. You know, I was just watching a video today about a lot of men who suffering silently. So I just want to let the brothers know right now that you don't got to suffer silently out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to express how you feel without looking like you're less of a man. You know, you should be able to express yourself too and be able to talk to somebody or confide in somebody if you feel that you have somebody like that in your life, to help yourself feel better and can help put you on better steps to being a better man so you can be a better husband, man, provider, whatever your situation is, grandfather, dad, whatever, for others. So, yeah, so learn to protect your peace out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks in a lot of situations, it's not worth it. We special people out here. This for men and women, what I'm saying right now. We special people out here. You know what I mean? We mean something out here. We're not here just for nothing and definitely not here to be entertaining pettiness and ignorance. You know, I love y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And when encounters come your way that you know that you're above, that you don't have to entertain and give any type of light to, don't. And when you walk away and take them deep breaths, and you'll be glad that you did that, you know. And that's something that we should all practice. It's, you know, sometimes it can be hard, but it's a good thing to practice on. I love y'all. Y'all have a great one. Peace and respect.